Hey, it's skyscraper here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be spending 10,000 Robux on Omega Rarities 2. And yeah, we're hopefully going to progress quite a bit. I'm mainly after passives at this point. So the best one I've got at the moment is the Phantom at level 7. We can upgrade it to level 9, but we're not going to do that because today, hopefully, we get a brand new passive, which is better than the Phantom. And then, of course, we can upgrade that one. So let's go ahead and buy some tokens. So we should be able to spend 10,000. Yep, we have 10,027. And boom, there we go. So why has it appeared twice? Bizarre. Sadly, it didn't give me double, but anyway. And I'm sure I obviously haven't been charged twice because I only had the 10,000 once. But anyway, let's see what we've got going on then. So we've got 11,000 tokens right now. I've maxed out all of this, so there's not really much point of me talking about those or looking at them because, yeah, we've already done it. So next up on the list, I want to buy the potion package. There we go. Nice. So we've now got a lot of each potion. Let's actually see 3,000 of each to be precise. So let's go ahead and just redeem a few right now. We'll put on like 12 hours or so for now. I'll probably just redeem the rest of them another time. And nice, that should do me good. Okay. So we're halfway there on this one. We just need to get this one up to 12 hours. Okay, boom. Now again, same for this one. And I guess we could do rarity as well for the sake of it. And nice, that one's at 12k, sorry, at 12 hours. And now we'll just quickly do the same for this one. So as you can see, we've barely used any. And nice, we've now got 12 hours of boost of every boost. Okay, all right, cool. So what I do want to do now then is quickly go to here before we continue any further with rarities. Or passive, sorry. I just want to... How can we not afford this? How have I got no Stardust? Are you kidding me? Did I really not get any? Oh my... Bruh. Alright. Okay, a bit of an L. So what I thought I did is generate Stardust, but evidently that's not the case. And yeah, that's rather annoying. So what we'll quickly do then is just try and get to the point where we max out this world. Because when we've maxed out this world, what we can do is, of course, go back to the other world, get the boost from the Stardust, having it this world maxed. When it's maxed, you do get more. Some upgrades do cause it. I don't know what it is specifically, but it definitely does make a difference. So I'm going to have to do another reset as well. That's so unfortunate, but anyway. All right, there we go. So what we'll do then is we will go ahead and max this out. We'll quickly just get the rest of these going up to a decent level as well. Nice. And now I'm going to go over to the snowflakes. So what I'm tempted to do as well is at some point I'm tempted to get diamonds and just go for snowflakes because my snowflake generation is just non-existent for some reason. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's meant to be like that. Oh, I'm 83rd at something. Okay, I don't even know. Probably Robux spent, I guess. Anyway, let's just see what we've got going on then. So auto snowflakes. And now we can just go ahead and max everything out. And these type of videos are possible because of you guys. So thanks for the support on the channel. It obviously allows me to continue to make these type of videos. And yeah, I only really do it when... I mean, I don't really get much Robux anymore. I used to go through a phase where I had probably way too much, but... yeah, luckily that's not really the case too much anymore. And yeah, so anyway, thanks to all of you. These videos are possible, so continue to support the channel. And again, I'm gladly will make more videos like this. So anyway, what we can do then is let's just go ahead and purchase this. Boom, there we go. And now I'm going to start the rolling process. So they've buffed the automation. They have made it slightly quicker right now. So that is good because before it just took forever. And we did just get the Monarch, if you saw. So that is a new one. However, I'm actually feeling we're going to get one higher. We've got the Warrior again. So to be honest, if we get either the Anomaly or supernova. Well, if we get supernova, of course, we'll just stop. But if we get the anomaly upgrade, or passive, should I say, we will stop anyway and max that one out, and then we'll continue to push towards supernova, depending on what it does, of course. Actually, before we go any further, let's just see what we get another warrior right there. Let's just see what the monarch does. So the monarch actually gives me rune luck, rune speed, rune bulk, rarity luck, and roll speed. Wow. That's insane. For reference, the warrior is the one you saw a second ago. It just gives these 3. And the phantom does, I believe, give the same, but it's actually no. Yeah, it does. Rune luck, rune bulk, rarity luck. Rune luck, rune bulk, rarity luck. Yeah, so these two are the same, but this one is obviously a higher tier. To begin with, it will have higher base stats. And then this one does have the 3 stats as well. However, it also has rune speed and roll speed. So yeah, pretty nice. Let's continue rolling then. We'll probably just leave this rolling. Again, it's not really like rapid or anything. So, I mean, it's obviously much quicker than it was before. If you saw one of my last videos, you'd have seen how slow it used to be. But yeah, we've got a lot to open. I think this is going to take a while. So I'll leave it running. And if we get anything good, I'll let you guys know. So in the meantime, I'll see you in a second, I guess. Well, for you, it'll be a second. For me, it'll probably take like a year or so. But anyway, yeah, see you guys soon. All right, guys, so I've been rolling for a while now. You can see we've used around 12,000 keys. And I haven't really got anything since I got the monarch. So what I'll do now then is we'll come out of that. We'll go ahead, equip the monarch, and then we'll just upgrade it to the max level. I mean, it makes sense to do so. Why did it fail? Bizarre. Anyway, let's just get these upgrades then. So why does it keep failing? Is that the max it goes? I'm sure to just... I'm losing keys. Like, how broken is this? Level up failed. 50 chance. Oh, that's a 50-50, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. Like, surely I'd have got the odds by then. I mean, there's a 20%. Okay, we're on 8 attempts. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I mean, this is just absurd at this point. Okay, we'll just spam click it then. Let's just see what happens. 5%. I mean, the odds are low. Have we still not got it yet? Like, come on. Like, I could guarantee you I could win a 5% first try on something else right now. Well, probably not, actually. Oh, nice. We get the 100% pretty much immediately. I don't even know what that was. So, yeah, whatever the odds were, we got it first try. So, pretty cool, I guess. I didn't see what it was. So, it could have been like 1 and 1, or it could have been a 1%. So, either way, we get it right away. So, pretty cool. All right, so let's have a look at these then. So, we've got the atmospheric burn to unlock and to get more of. So, I guess we could go for some of those. We do have the comets already stacked up, and we do get 1 million of them. 4 million of them, sorry. So, yeah, that definitely did something. And now I think the play is to probably just... What do we need over here again? Was it DVT or UVT? I think it was DVT, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why it keeps doing that one either. So, yeah, DVT to get the max level on that one. So I believe it goes UVT, then DVT. Or TVT, I don't even know, to be honest. Anyway, let's just get this one then. We'll go back to the other world and just start some more upgrades and things. So, yeah, let's get back on track then. So I did slightly troll a minute ago. I mean, we spent so many keys, which is just the way it goes, I guess. It's when the odds are low, it's just, yeah, you're basically just praying that you get lucky enough to get it. And eventually I was able to. But again, it took thousands of keys. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and reset one last time right now to get the last upgrade. There we go with those. And now I guess what we could do is go for these again. Okay, cool. We just need a few more levels. Nice, we maxed that one out. And yeah, we'll just leave that be. Actually, we'll just max this one. It takes like a second or two. Actually, it takes ages. I don't know what's happened. I feel like my stats in this world have just like gone down. Have they changed it? Maybe they have. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe I'm just too used to having all the floor upgrades all of the time. So who really knows, to be honest. Anyway, let's just get all of these upgrades. Then we've got the automation back, which is the key thing, of course. And I think we now need to go for more of these. So we need to get to 1 NODE, which is extremely easy. There we go. And nice, we can come back into world number 3 right now and see what's going on. Okay, so we have the ability to... What do we even need, actually? Did I max everything out? I feel that I'm missing something. I mean, we can just get the XP now. It's free at this point. We'll get the additional capacity upgrades as well for the sake of it. And now we should just prioritize the luck. So let's go for that one first. We'll go for this one afterwards. We'll max frost. We'll just upgrade those as well whilst we can. And yeah, now we need to go up to VT, which is, I believe, after NODE, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's a few more before that. I can't really remember, to be honest. Let's actually check. How much do we get? Yeah, not really a lot. So, I mean, it's not bad, the amount we're getting, but it's definitely, it could be a lot better. So we'll just leave that rolling for now then. What I do want to do is come back to the spawn very quickly. I mean, we've still got a ton of everything to open. I do still need to roll passives, but I'll probably just go for that overnight, I would imagine, because it just takes ages at this point. Absolutely ages. And yeah, I'd rather just do it another time, to be honest. So what we could do then is we could spend diamonds on either more Stardust or more comets. Let's just, I don't even know. What do we go for? I mean, logically, we need Stardust for the constellation stars. But yeah, we'll see. Actually, do you know what? Let's just do this. All right, we'll figure it out. So we'll buy 2 of each to begin with. And I guess let's just buy 2 more. Alright, cool. Meteors, we'll just do the same. We'll get a few upgrades of those. We'll get loads of these. Okay, we're down to a K already. That's actually not great. We'll go for luck as well, because obviously that's the main thing. A bit of XP, just for the sake of it. And what else do we need? I mean, we could go for frost and snow, just because they're relatively cheap. Let's just boost everything up, I guess. Not really any thought behind any of this, just to get them all back up on track, I guess, so they're all a little bit more aligned with each other, or somewhat aligned. But yeah, let's go for meteors then, I guess. And lastly, let's just spend it on, let's go for plasma, because I feel that we might need plasma in a future update. I don't even know, that's just speculation, but even if they do add more plasma milestones, we can of course get them with the... Why do I have no plasma? Bizarre. Anyway, maybe that's what we was missing. Alright, so I'm sure wasn't the plasma automated? Did they change it? Or did I just make that up? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Anyway, what do I know? So let's go back into this world right here. So we're doing well. We've got a decent amount of everything. I mean, we can open these up. It's not really like I need them, to be honest. So let's quickly do a reset. And you'll see why in just a second. We'll spend these. Boom and boom. And now we will just spend these. Okay, I guess not, because we have... I've got no rune bulk or anything, have I? What can we do? Let's start a challenge, because that's what I wanted to do. Let's do the challenge. We need to get to level 350 right now. So let's see how it goes, because if I can get it, then of course it means we do unlock the auto snow upgrades, which is really good and something I definitely need. So in this case then, let's go for some Stardust. We can max everything out pretty much immediately. And now let's just check in where we're at. Actually, let's just go back to the other world before we even finish leveling up. So level 321, not too bad at all. So we can get these going. We need some more of these. Yeah, let's just upgrade the capacity and the spawn speed. All right, cool. And now we can quickly just max out the snow over here. Nice. And now we'll just go for some more frost over on this side. I wonder if we can max everything out. No, definitely not. All right, so we just need to repeat that process all over again very quickly. Only takes like a minute. It's not really, not even that, I guess. A lot less, to be honest. So, nice. Let's do the reset. Let's hope we've got enough right now. Nice, we do. And again, we'll come back to this side in just a second. We'll quickly get these going. So 53 of that one, and additional 35, and then enough to max everything out. So really good stuff. Let's upgrade the luck. We'll unlock automations. We can go down the left side right now, buy the rarity bulk, etc., buy the rune luck, and eventually buy this. Nice. And now what we can do is max out whatever we can afford. Okay, cool. We'll just get that level right there as well, not too bad. And we've already done it. We've already done the quest that easily. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I think the highest I've ever been was what I was just on a second ago, which I believe was 389 if I'm not mistaken. So, let's see what we need. 400. A slight debuff to luck. Well, I say slight. I mean, a big debuff to luck. So, and runes are capped. I wonder what happens if I fail the challenge. That'd be an interesting one. And what is Singularity? This, I guess. So what can we do then? We now need to pretty much just get back on track with everything we had before. So we'll max out those. We'll get a few upgrades back on that one. Let's just check our passives again. Yep, that's all still good to go. We'll just get a few of these upgrades as well. Nice. Easily max that. And now we should just check in to really see where we're at. I feel that is the plasma not automatic anymore? I'm sure it was automatic, right? Why is it not automated anymore? Did it change? I'm going to look into that because I'm absolutely adamant that it used to be automated. So apparently it's something to do with like starting a challenge or something, but I mean, it's not really a big deal. I mean, we just step on it for like a second and then it maxes it out anyway. So, however, we are missing a bunch of upgrades though. Right, let's just get everything back on track. So, anyway, let's come back over to here then. We'll quickly just get everything going. Nice, we do manage to max those out for free because we've now completed that challenge, which is good. So, again, we'll just get everything over here. And now we can just quickly max these out, I'm sure. Does that work? Yeah, perfect. Really good stuff right there. And now, because we automatically generate snow, I don't even need to think about that zone anymore. Of course, I can just manually do it like that to where it's slightly quicker than the automation, but for what it's worth, it is just easy enough to let the game do it. Alright, so we've got the auto snowflakes back. We've got the everything else coming slowly but back up as well. So we need to get to NODE. I feel that my snowflakes just still aren't like really quick enough. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I just feel that it's a lot slower than what it should be in my opinion, but either way, I mean, it's still good. I can't really complain too much. And yeah. Alright, so what we can do now then is we're level 300, rarity 393. We need to get to 400, but we do have a huge luck debuff when we get to 400. So realistically, it's not really obtainable, I guess. At least not yet. So I think the play then is to get my meteors up to 100 QN. And when I get that, we should be able to get the meteor rune, of course, which will give me additional luck, I'm sure. And then it will just make everything else a lot easier. So I think that's the play. I'll probably just farm a few meteor levels. That's all I really need to do, to be honest. So I guess we can just do some now. Nice, we get so many upgrades right there. Let's just do this as soon as we can. So what are we on? We're on 300 plus. My peak reset was, my reset used to be at 301. That was the cap, but we're now up to much higher than that, 36 levels above that. So that's good to see. We'll spend all of these and just hope that we can get something good. Actually, let's backtrack because I need the rune upgrades inside of this board. So we'll go back over to here. We will now upgrade all of these. Nice. And then we should now be able to max these out. Cool, that's all that done. We can now do the same for these. Okay, nice, 54. We've got an additional 35. And then we just get the final 10 right there. So now we can go down the right lane, max out the auto snowflakes, because then I don't have to do anything. And that is good to see. All right, cool. So we're pretty much back to where I was a second ago already, which is really, really good because we are progressing relatively quickly, which is ideal. That's what everybody wants, right? So nice. So not too bad. Let's go for this maxed and then the rest into this. I guess we could just go for those two as well for the sake of it. We can't quite afford these yet, but again, we'll slowly get back up to that point. So in the meantime, let's just quickly open up these. We do manage to open up everything immediately because we get the rune bulk and rune luck and everything else. So again, all good stuff. But now the issue is, as you can see, we only get 61 comets. Well, SXDE, of course, but 61. And we need 10 and 24 in order to get the next upgrade. So statistically, we won't get many levels. If I get to 67 points right there, we could probably get like, what, 5 levels in total if I'm lucky. So yeah, it's just not really worth it at that point. But what we do have is DVE even. So now we'll go over to this side and it never works for some reason. I don't know why, but I have to do it twice. So we'll get this upgrade. We do max it out. Fantastic. Now we get additional Stardust. We get additional luck and rune luck. And now we need 1 SXVT. So we'll see what that brings. I'm sure we'll get there eventually, right? And in order to, I think there's another, like, I don't even know what you'd call these. I can't even think of the word. Like star system, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, whatever it is, I think there is another one afterwards. Can we check it? I don't know. I'm sure there was one after. It's just too buggy for me. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, so what we'll do then is we could actually do a reset right now. We're up to level 413, which is actually... I'm tempted. I am tempted. Let's go for... Alright, the players... Let's do this reset first. Let's go back to this world, max it all out. We'll get a few more comets. We'll do one more comets reset. And then I think we go for the... maybe the challenge at that point. Seems logical to me. Hopefully it works. And we'll just really have to see what happens. So, let's get some more snowflakes. Max these out really quickly. Nice. Boom, boom. All really good. We'll just generate some tiers. Actually, I don't need to because the auto does it for me. And there we go with that one. So now we can quickly just go through all of these. And nice. We just need to get to 1 NOD, which we've now hit. And again, get back to 2 NOD, which we've now done. We'll just quickly auto-generate it, auto-click it, sorry. So again, we can max this one out now. Boom. We'll get this up to as high of a level as we can. I'm not really too bothered about anything else, to be honest, because, yeah, we're not really prioritizing those stats, and it's not like we really need them anyway. So let me just quickly check all of these then. So we've maxed all of these out easily. Everything else beforehand is fully maxed. So yeah, look, you can see that it's all maxed out. Can't get any higher than that. I really need to go back to this. So let's just quickly go check out the 1 mil rune very, very quickly. I don't know what I'm on with it. So we're up to master just pretty much immediately. So master is quite easy to get. Yeah, so I need to AFK this as well, but I can only AFK either keys or these or one at a time. I can't really do both. So it's a decision to make. I mean, I feel that the runes are good, but the question is, I don't even know what the max actually is. So I'm just changing tabs. I know someone put a comment the other day saying city jump scare when I think my background, I believe it was New York if I remember. It was just whatever Windows had on the day. I just have the default background on. I don't know why, but I do. And yeah, we are able to just get more runes. I mean, we're not getting the elite one yet, which is quite annoying, but I mean, it's just the way it goes. So hopefully we can get one fairly soon. And then we're hopefully closing in on the mythic as well at some point. Because, yeah, it'll be good to get them, of course. So, yeah, a lot of grinding to do on this rune. We do need to farm this one. So we'll come back to that at some point in the foreseeable future. We are up to level 4, rarity 413. We can quickly go for some upgrades on this bit. Let's just auto-click some more tiers quickly. And yeah, we can almost... Okay, no, we can't. Maybe we can. NODE, let's check. So NODE, we're up to 800 or so, 900. VT, it is VT afterwards. So maybe we just go up to 10 VT and then get that rune upgrade. But I'm going to do... No, let's not actually, because I'm going to do the challenge. It doesn't really seem worth it, because by the time I get to it, we'll probably do the reset for the challenge anyway. And yeah, we don't really need that right now. All right, so let's check this out. So we're currently at the all-time high of 413. I feel that we could do it, but it might be a struggle. But then we will get the boost from these, which hopefully will help us out and give me even more levels, which it will. We do get 15 levels right there. So that's actually really good. All right, let's start the challenge, okay? Whatever happens, happens. Fingers crossed I can do it, because if I can't, it's a bit of an L, okay? There's no other way to say it, but it will be a bit of an L. So I wonder if there's any more. But we'll soon find out one way or another. Alright, so let's dive into it. So firstly, let's get some Stardust when we can. Let's wait for this to stop. And we are actually at a higher level now than what we were previously prior to those upgrades I did just get. So that's quite a good sign. Because in a way, it means that my upgrades didn't really change where I'm at in the game, if that makes sense. I'm basically at the same place as I was before prior to those upgrades with this debuff, if that hopefully comes across in the right way. So, well, probably not. We'll soon find out, maybe. I don't know. That's just speculation. But again, we'll soon find out. Let's max that one out. Let's now go for these very quickly. So 53, 36, and 10. And there we go right there. So we can go for some more tiers. We're up to rarity 393 already. So this one is basically free, it seems. And maybe all we have to do is get one more rarity. And then we do it. Well. Alright, so that was really easy. Much easier than I expected. Alright, so let's just wait for this rarity. Hopefully we can get it soon. We will just quickly auto-click for the additional NODE points. And we still haven't quite got it yet. I'm just going to keep an eye on it, because as soon as we get it, we'll of course just level up and move on into the next area to complete the challenge. I don't know if there's more than 4 challenges, but we'll find out. It'll be interesting to see what Singularity does as well. So again, we'll soon find out with that. And I can do a reset for comets and just go through everything again, but ideally I just want to keep all of this stuff, complete the challenge, and then just, yes, not have to do it all again, if that makes sense. So hopefully my vision works. We need one more level. We're so close yet so far. One more rarity, guys. One more. So we're closing in on tier 50. We need a few more VT as well in order to get to the next luck upgrade. And again, we're still not there quite yet. Let's just go back to spawn just to check it. I mean, I should just probably do the comet reset, to be honest. That makes the most sense to me. What do we have? Okay, we just randomly get a huge boost, so I don't know. We've done the challenge. We have done the challenge. So whatever happened, happened. We've now got the boost, so we will take it. And now let's just complete the challenge. and see what Singularity does. Alright, so that is the max challenge. We've done every challenge right now. So every challenge is now complete. I mean, the last one was a lot easier than I expected it to be, but it's probably because of the fact that, like I said a second ago, the upgrades I got basically wrote off the buff, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, let's check out this side then. So we're up to almost 200 QD on Meteors. Still nowhere near that 100 QN mark, but we'll get there at some point. But now what we can do is we can get Singularity. So Singularity allows you to exchange meteors into points which provide boosts. Points grant increased rune bulk, rune luck, and meteors to accelerate your progress. So in theory, if we sacrifice everything we have right now, we'll get this additional boost right here of 33,000. And then again, it just makes life so much easier. And we get a points multiplier as well, which will in theory skyrocket the amount of points I get the next time. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, cool. So we've hit the reset. The meteors. Okay. There we go with that one. We've unlocked the meteor rune. And now we can get trillions. So yeah, I think we've just hit the jackpot. The game just seems like done at this point. Like, what do I even do now? Let's just go for these. Like, look at the rune bulk. 3x. The luck is good as well. The meteors are going crazy, by the way. So we still need to go up to NO and things. So we've definitely got a long way to go. We do need to get more resets on these. So how can I see my points? Oh, you have at the top right. All right, nice. So let's just keep doing these then, I guess. Do my stats? No, it's just purely meteors. It is just purely meteors that get reset from it. I mean, that contribute to the reset. And there's nothing that directly boosts my meteors. So let's go ahead and go up to, I guess, 5 QN. And then do another reset. I know there's rain, which we should probably capitalize on for the 1 mil rune, but to be completely honest, I've got no upgrades. I do need to get upgrades in every stat, so I mean, there's no urgency to it. How much did these cost? Okay, we get the basic one at least. And nice, we do open up some meteors. So we get the... Why did I not get the 1-in-1? Why did I get the other 1-in-1 only? Alright, there I go. I did get some then, right? No? Okay, let's turn rune luck off. Am I getting it now? Yeah, I have to be. Yeah, I am. Alright, cool. So let's go back on with the rune luck then. Let's see what these runes actually do. So they give boosts to meteors and luck. So let's check these out then. We'll turn luck off again very quickly. And as you can see, we're getting hundreds of millions at this point, and it's not changing anything. So we have maxed that one out. Let's put rune luck back on. And now we do manage to get some more crater dust, which we are actually increasing our stats from. We get 4x singularity. That's incredible. So in that case, then let's do another singularity reset. We're up to 16. We get, yeah, this is just insane at this point. Now, where are we at? We're still up to this upgrade. Okay, we've just hit the 10 NO. So that gives me even more meteors. So even more luck, meteors, and everything else. We're up to SP already. 5 SP right there. So can we come up to 10 UDE? I wonder if we can. We can. Anytime now. Nice. 2 rarity bulk. That's good. So we get additional Stardust and everything else. We're closing in on OC, I believe. So we'll just wait for a few OC first. Nice. So we're up to OC. We'll go ahead and get that. It looks like these do max out at some point, or the boost is... Yeah, they have to be maxed, right? Points and meteors have to be maxed out. And now let's just get in an additional 4. So we're up to 5 OC right there. And we've got a ton of rune bulk and everything else. This is just going to go crazy, by the way. So let's quickly just get some of these. I just need some comets, to be honest. That's all I really need at the moment. So we'll do the reset. We can max these out very, very easily. And now we can just get some more comets, sorry, Stardust again. Before we do that, let's just open up these. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, we did manage to open a bunch. Let's see what we've got now. So again, we've got we need Scorched Trail and Blazing Core. So even more Meteor upgrades though, which is really nice. I don't think Creator Dust is maxed. I've got a feeling that it isn't. But we're not really getting many because I have no Meteors, so I'll probably just leave that be for now then. Let's get some more of these. I'm not even going back to the other world at this point. It's not even really worth my time. So let's just see where we're at with these. So we're up to TDE. So slowly but surely making our way up there. We can gain a bunch of those points as well. Let's just quickly do that reset right here. Actually, we've got SXVT, which I believe is what we need for the Constellation. So let's buy this first upgrade. We'll probably have to click it twice because it'll send me back for some reason. Wow, it actually didn't. Awesome. So there we go. So we get 10 times comets, 10 times Stardust, 10 times, well, 10 VT times luck, an additional 1.25 times luck on runes. So now we need to go up to 100 SPVT, which we are slowly climbing up to. And yeah, I guess we go for that. I don't know if that was the upgrade to make or not, but we've done it now. So let's see if we did actually just grief or not. I don't think we did personally, but again, maybe I did. I mean, I'm notorious for grief, and especially at this time of the day, but you know, we didn't, so it paid off. All right, so cool. Right, nice. So now we can go back to the, what can we do? Let's go for, let's do a comet reset. Get the additional luck and things. Nice, so 163 of each, I believe it was. And we're up to 1.5 NO over here. So that's good to see. Nice, 7.8 times Rune bulk. That's just going to go crazy, by the way. So we still need to get these. We've got 3 more upgrades to go. And one does give an additional boost to snowflakes, which is perfect. That's really what I need the most. And I genuinely can't wait to get that upgrade. So I'm sure we can get it fairly soon though. So where am I at time-wise? 48 minutes. But it might be a bit less because I think I just left the video recording for ages when I was running runes. Sorry, when I was running passives, but I can't really remember. So let's get a bunch of those. And now we can just go for even more, I think. Nice. How many of those cores do I have? Is that the max or is that just what I have at the moment? Let's see. I think that's max. That looks like it's max to me. Because let's check again. So we just got double the amount of what we had and we got no upgrade. So yeah, we definitely maxed that one out. Let's go back to the other world then. And the reason I'm going back to this world now is firstly to check out the frost upgrades. We do need to max these quickly. It should only take a second. Nice. There we go. Boom. Really easy. I'm so glad that's as quick as that now because it was always a pain doing that. If you saw my other videos, you would know what I mean. I used to hate doing those upgrades, but luckily they are of the past now. I mean, the snow upgrades, by the way. So yeah, that's not a problem anymore, at least. So we do get a bunch more snowflakes already. So whatever we've got is clearly working. And yeah, well, this is upgrading like there's no tomorrow. So we're up to the highest we've ever been, 450. Apocalyptic 10. Sorry, 15. I don't know where I saw 10. But yeah, nice. We'll absolutely take that. All right. Nice. We've got that upgrade right there. Let's just quickly check out this rune again. See what we've got going on with it. And I'm sure nothing changes because this has its like own system. The runes are just... The way to progress this rune is to open this rune. But you can't really benefit from any other runes towards it, if that makes sense, outside of this rune. So the more you open this rune, the easier it becomes, I'm sure. Well, obviously. And the more... Maybe not, actually, because we're getting elites, right? That's what I need the most. I don't even know. I mean, it's probably time I should sleep. But anyway, we're doing well. we're progressing. We are definitely getting more stats at least from it. So yeah, we're definitely. Ooh, we just got a crazy amount right there. Cool. So I think we're on track to the next one, which is the mythic. So hopefully we can get a mythic soon. That'll genuinely just change everything. And I think tomorrow we'll probably have this one maxed. So we do get the mythic. Nice. Really, really good. I'm happy about that. Honestly, that's really good. Luck, Stardust, Comets, Rune Bulk, Rune Luck. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we won't get the God one soon, anytime soon. I mean, maybe. Well, probably not. Actually, you say that. It is dropping. We are getting more and more. So now it's 145. It'll be 142 soon. Yep, there you go. That'll be 138. Okay. A bit too optimistic. There you go. There it is. I mean, we're going to get it soon. We are going to get it soon. So I think we get it today. I actually think we get it today. Do you know what? We're going to get it today. I don't care. This is probably going to be the longest video on the channel, maybe. I don't know what my longest video is. But let me check that, actually. So I'll leave this running. I'm just going to check a few things. And then I'll be back. And we'll have some more runes to, like, review anyway. But yeah, I'll just step on the rune. We'll keep it going. And we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. So I've had a look. We did manage to firstly get the God rune. As you can see, we did get it already. I didn't even notice because I was checking this. But the longest video seems to be 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 19 seconds. So maybe we can beat that. I'm not really too sure. Maybe we just complete the rest of the game today and see what happens. So when I say complete the game, I mean like get every upgrade. But again, we'll just see what happens. Obviously, I'm not going to max out all runes because that can take ages. Ooh, passive speed. No way. It's actually meant to be. No way that's an upgrade. I wonder what the max is. I wonder if the Trello is showing the new runes. Because if it is, that would actually be insane. Let's have a look. And do we have the 1 mil event rune? We do indeed. So let me drag this one over. So this here is the Trello page. I'll make a guide video at some point soon, so stay tuned for that. And as you can see, the upgrades on oh, it doesn't say. I wish it showed it, but it sadly doesn't. Because maybe it's not found yet. But either way, these are all the runes. You can see what they do. The absolute gives passive as well, which is just insane. That's so good. That is so, so good. So hopefully we can get a few more God runes sometime soon. It'd be ideal if we can. So like I said, I'll probably just leave this running for a bit. We'll see what happens. Actually, before we do that, I wish I could just AFK the rune and play the game at the same time. But again, the game just doesn't work like that. I'd love for this rune to just open automatically on my account, but yeah, it just sadly isn't an option. So let's see what we've got now then. So what I'll quickly do is we will run over to... Yeah, this is just ridiculous, to be honest. We're getting so much of everything. It's just one extreme to the other. So what can we go for? Let's go for this. Nice. Let's go for these. Okay, cool. Let's see if I've got any more titles. No, I don't. I still only have this one, which I'll probably drop out of soon anyway, which is good because I don't like that title personally. But yeah. Anyway, let's get some upgrades over here then. So what do we need? I mean, have I maxed out the Comet rune? That's a good question. I don't think I have. We're missing 3, and I feel that these 2 still have upgrades to do. Maybe that one as well, to be honest. I probably would imagine that goes up to 100 SP. So let's just get some of these then. Alright, let's max this one out immediately. Easy. And now we are able to... Yeah, let's just drop back a ward quickly. We'll max everything out. We'll farm that ward for just a second. And whilst... Can we upgrade these from afar? No, sadly not. Oh, the cope is real. It really is. Anyway, let's just do that second reset right there. Boom. Now we'll quickly come over to this bit again. And again, we actually 2-shot that one now, which is insane. So, yeah, nice. Absolutely insane. Alright, so let's upgrade these then. We do max that one out immediately. And we're already up to VT, so we can now buy upgrades 3 and 4 right away, which is so good. Because if you remember before, I was always one below on those. So nice, that has changed everything. All right, let's upgrade these then. Let's just go for that one. We're up to 466 rarity right now, which is the highest I've ever been, I believe. Unless I was just higher than that a second ago, which I do not think I was, but I didn't really pay attention, to be completely honest. So, yeah, nice. So we can now go for nothing else. We can't really get that one yet, because I believe we need a few more things to go through before we even get to that point. So let's check the constellations again. I need to see what I've actually got. Well, I need to get, sorry. So what was it? NOVT. I mean, that's... Yeah, I need to go through OCVT first, and then I go up to NOVT. So let's do the reset right now, because it will obviously just give me a lot more. We accidentally climbed the portal instead of just walking through it. I mean, that's what happens at this time of the day. It's just really late for me, but I mean, that's when I can usually record now, so yeah, that's life, I guess. But anyway, let's just see what happens. So let's go for these upgrades then. 63 of those. We get the additional remaining amount there. And we've already maxed it out. Easy peasy. All right, let's go for this bit. Left and down the middle again. Nice. We get that one right there. We get this upgrade. We'll save up for this one very, very quickly, despite the fact that we're going to do a reset in a moment. But it's all good because we need it anyway. So let's get this luck upgrade. Boom. There we go. So 465. Yeah, 465. That's the right number. So 465 right there. Let's just wait until we get to 1 NOVT, and then we can buy that star boost, the constellation upgrade. So in the meantime, we'll step on this, see what we get from it, and hope that we do get something good, because, I mean, I need it. So, Cactus, I still remember when that guy put that comment, I think I mentioned it already, but the city jump scare, and it just made me smile. So every time I say that now, I'm just going to think of that, because all it is me just switching tabs on the other monitors that obviously you can't see. But yeah, I just use it to check things whilst I'm looking, check out rune maxes and things like that, just for my own reference, because it's always just good to know. In my opinion, it is. So yeah, nice. All right, so where are we at then? So we're up to a decent amount of these. We are able to... I guess these are maxed. Let's turn rune luck off for a second. Ooh, that's not ideal. All right, let's turn rune luck back on. I thought it would prioritize these a bit more, but I guess that isn't the case. Are they maxed? Let's actually just check the trailer. So let's bring it in. So what do we have then? So right now we've got 38.4 on the skilled. And it is maxed. Let's check the other one. So this one, the expert, is 160 trillion luck, 20.8 plasma. And yes, that is fully maxed as well. So those two are maxed. Let's check the next one now. Alright, let me just pull the Trello window back up. So we're looking at the master rune right now. So 5 times Stardust, 5 times Meteors, 5.2, 4.2, 4.2. Alright, let's just skip that. Actually, we shouldn't, because I need to check this one. So now we'll come over to this side, and as you can see, we now look at the elite, which goes up to 4 million. So everything is maxed apart from the luck. So when the luck hits 4 million, that one is maxed. And then we move on to the god. Is that right? It is. Oh, sorry, the mythic. My bad. I thought I was missing one. I was about to say, I'm sure we're missing one, but... yeah, so the mythic is the last one with all of the stats revealed. So let's just do a quick comparison right now. So it looks like we're very low on luck. Stardust is very low as well. So it looks like we're not really close to maxing that one at all. Interesting. And I don't know why. but I obviously have no sound because this world doesn't have music. I don't really have any music or any sound in the room, but my voice just seems to echo. So, interesting, right? Anyway, we're opening the God Rune. We still haven't got the passive boost, so I wonder how many you need to get in order to see that one. But again, we'll come back to that one soon. Let's quickly just check out the rest of this stuff then. So we'll buy that. We'll buy whatever we can afford. Let's go back through to the World 3 right now and see what we've got going on with the Meteors and things. So Meteors is up to here. Ooh, okay. Nice, we'll take it. So we can get a bunch of these, but before I do, I want to at least buy the Constellation and see what we get from it. I'm intrigued. It's always good to be curious. Alright, so what do we get? We get the final upgrade, and we get an XP boost. So a huge boost to XP right there. And luck and everything else, of course. I don't know why I went through to the other screen, but I did. So we now need UTG. So yeah, we've got a bit of work to do to get there, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point in the future. All right, what can we do? We can go for more Stardust, but I don't think we need it. Let's just do this then. So right now we're up to 11.84. Let's go up to 12. Runebook seems to cap at 10. I don't know what the max luck is, but we'll just go up to 12 anyway. We've hit the 7 SPDE mark right now, which is good. Currently at 481 rarity, and nice. There we go. All right, let's get everything going again then. So we'll quickly just get these as soon as we can. Probably do some comets this time around as well. But to be honest, the only thing I really need the most is the... Does comets boost meteors? I don't think they do, right? I don't think it is an upgrade. No, it isn't. I mean, let's just do this, I guess. We may as well just get the additional boost from the comets for the Stardust. So we'll max this out. We'll max this out. Oh, what was that one? I think we just got a new rune, guys. Meteors. And we did. Nice, a boost to Meteors. Really good. Really, really good. So what we'll do then is we'll open the document back up. Or the Trello, sorry. And what do we need? So we're looking at the Fireball Spark in the Comet rune. So again, I'll make a guide and talk about this in full. Link this in the description, etc. Similar to all of my other pro guide videos. So stay tuned. That will be coming out probably soon. I might leave it until the next update. Wait for the update to be maxed and then just cover absolutely everything. So yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we don't. All right. So a lot to go. So 48 times Meteors is the max. Again, as always. 5 times Singularity. That's insane. And Cosmic Ember's not even discovered yet in this. That's crazy. So what do we need? We need a lot of more Meteors. And yeah, so we're halfway there on Blazing Core by the look of it. Because I believe that one goes up to 48 as well. It does indeed. So yeah, that's halfway to max. And we will get that right now. Do we? We don't. We do not. But we do get more on this one at least. So yeah, we will take it either way. All right. Let's go ahead and get some of these going. We do have UTG, which I believe was the actual requirement for the next constellation, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go for this. Right here, boom. Nice. Oh my word. 100,000 times Meteors. And now we need E105. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. So good stuff right there. Now we can go up to here. Get 80 levels on these. These are basically maxed right now. Or not far from it. So we'll climb up the levels very, very quickly. Again, when we stop auto leveling, I will go for these. Nice. Now we'll just max this out as quickly as we can. I'm going to drop back to the other world. We'll spend the comets, actually. I don't know why it wasn't showing the menu, but I guess it wasn't. And what we will do is we will max everything out here because it'll give me more Stardust generation for a start. And secondly, we do get the perks for like all the rune stuff, so that's what we need. So we've maxed out Frost. Now we can quickly max out this, 63 plus 36, pretty easily. Nice. And now we can come over to here, upgrade these again. And again, just go down the middle and the left side, quickly get these to max. Nice. We can go for that one. Just upgrade whatever we can afford at this point. Now we'll quickly just click these as fast as we can. And that should do us. Perfect. So let's get this one. We will go for this and whatever we can afford on those. All right, cool. Awesome. So really good stuff. Really happy to see all of this. Let's quickly check out this then. So, ooh. Okay, we can already get the upgrade. I believe it was 1 EO5 that we needed. So, yeah, we've already smashed that one out of the park. So let's quickly get this one then. I might just complete the whole game at this point. Look at that boost. That's insane. Can you like... Oh, back. There we go. E1 turn. I mean, we're not far from it, are we? We're really, really not. So in this case then, let's go to here, do this, and do this. Actually, we need to go to the other world, other screen. Okay, we need to go to the other screen again. I don't know why it doesn't work. Like, why does it do this? How many times do I have to click it? Like, I'm pressing it once and it doesn't work. Anyway, there we go. Cool. Now we need E117. We get a 5k Stardust boost and a huge boost to Meteors. So right now we can quickly just, I guess, do a Comets reset maybe? Or do we just drop back a world? Let's just drop back a world. Spend all of our Meteors very quickly. We do get the Shockwave Echo. So let's see what they do. So they all look maxed, I think. Are they maxed? Let's have a quick look. So Meteors. So Fireball Spark is up to... Oh. Yeah, okay. We've got a few more to go. But the Blazing Core is. So we'll take it. And we... Oh my word. What is going on? Oh, it's boosting Singularity. That is insane. We still not maxed this one though. That's surprising. Alright, let's just go for the... What do we need? We need to go back to the other world to start pushing up rarities. Because I need to upgrade the frost upgrades as well as the skill tree. So we'll quickly just do this. Nice. Quickly get the reset again. Awesome. Again, snowflakes the same thing. We'll just quickly max all of these out really easily. And our points are going up like there's no tomorrow. Look at our level and things. We hit 500. Apocalyptic 66. So we've hit 500 for the very first time. We did manage to get everything we need right there very, very, very easily. And our snowflake gain is just going through the roof at this point. So whatever we did is clearly working wonders. I know I could go for the comet reset to max those, but to be honest at this point, is it even worth it? I don't really think so. We do get some new ones on this one as well, I believe. I think we just might have maxed them out first time buying them. So let's see what the extinction core requires. So let's quickly go back to this. We will close this section off. It's the comet room we're after. The extinction core is 45k, 40k, and 200. Yeah, we've maxed it out right away. That is insane. We've legitimately just maxed out the extinction core upon discovery. That's insane to think, to be honest. That is absolutely crazy. So, nice. Really, really good stuff. So we're up to a decent amount of Stardust. Let's go back into here right now. Click the wrong thing again, as always. We don't teleport through, which is expected. And there we go. And nice, we max this one out. Alright, so we still have 1, 2, 3. We can get this upgrade. Now we just need E125. Which, honestly, we're already nearly there for. So we only need to go up to... like 10 E1 to E4 basically. And what? We're like a third of the way there already. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if there's any more. I think this might be the last one. And then I think we might have maxed out constellations. I'm not really sure, actually. Maybe there's one more, I think. There might even be another screen. I can't really remember, to be honest. But I don't think there is, actually. I think it's just these two screens. So we'll soon find out, though. So give it a second or so. 3, 2, 1, and boom. All right, nice. We've maxed it out. So we've maxed out constellations. It looks like there are no more. Nice. We've gone ahead and maxed it out. So that is fully now complete. We've maxed it out. We don't even need to think about it anymore. Let's quickly just do the same for these. Nice. Really easy. And again, we'll go all in on these. We get Impact Horizon, which I believe is the... No, what am I doing? All right, let's just chill. Step back and figure out what I need to do. Let's drop back to the other world. Actually, before I do that, we should probably just quickly... Why am I in spawn? What did I do? Alright, let's get some plasma actually. Wait, you're telling me I've done all of this with no plasma upgrades? So, I mean, I don't mean that in like a way that I've been struggling. I mean, just to clarify, I mean that my rune luck and everything has been without all those plasma boosts as well. Wow. Just wow. Alright, so we're doing really well on these. Up to still... Oh, we've unlocked tier 9 right now, which gives me the snowflakes boost. So I wonder now if we can just auto buy the rune bulk, 4 times rune bulk upgrade. That'd be interesting if we can actually. That'd be very interesting if we can. Which I hope we can actually, because that'd be insane if we are able to do so. Alright, let's get these upgrades done. We will now just do a comet reset as well. Hopefully we can just... Yeah, we need a bit more. That's annoying. I wish we could have just maxed that out to begin with, to be honest. That would just be really nice if we could do. To be honest, we probably shouldn't even really waste our time in this world. Because I'm going to just get more Stardust and comets anyway. And as you can see right here, we can now just do this. And then come back over to here. Wait 30 odd seconds. Let's check this out in the meantime. QND is of course lower than it, I believe. Is it? No, it isn't actually, because we do get a slight boost to luck. I don't know what the max to luck is on this, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. But anyway, we've got all the other things. It's mainly the rune bulk that I was after, and we've got that. We've done all the quests, which is nice because one of us, yeah, the last one does give rune luck as well, so that's ideal. All right, let's max these out then. Perfect. And now we will just come back over to here. We'll go up as high as we can before we redeem or start the production and do the reset. So there we go. Almost level 500 from the get-go. And now we can quickly claim all of those. We'll drop back a ward. Go to the bit over here. Just run through it. I know it makes no difference, but we may as well just do it anyway. And can we max these out? We can indeed, very, very easily. And now we can just quickly do this as well. Nice. There we go with that. We can get these upgrades. I wonder if we can afford the maximum upgrade at the top right away. Not quite. Not quite. So that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Like, what do we need? 1,000 UVT. Yeah, UVT. So we're up to 200 already. We'll just quickly get this up to 1,000 because if it is DTV, then DVT even. Yeah, we'll just see. And if it is, it's not really too difficult to get. But if it isn't, then... Oh, it is. All right, cool. What do we need? Is it 100 or 1? 10. Okay. I was wrong on either guess. So, yeah, we'll just quickly get up to 10 DVT. And then I think what we do is probably max out the rest of the tree over on our right hand side, and then at that point I think that we have almost completed the game. Almost. Not quite, but almost. I mean, there's obviously a few things I need to do before I'm 100% maxed, but realistically, we're not really that far away, are we? In my opinion. I mean, it's not even it's almost a fact at this point. We're not really far away at all. So we're up to 10 DVT right now. We just need to get to, sorry, we're up to 8. We're almost at 10. We're on 9.5 pretty much. Yep, nice. And now we should just get to 10. Perfect. So we do go up to 10. And now let's max out the frost. Let's max out the luck and the snow. So this one's actually really expensive, to be honest. I didn't realize that one was so costly, but it is. So I guess we could probably just, what do we even go for? Let's just, I don't even know. All right, let's just get this one to 70. Then we'll come back to it another time because it is rather expensive and I don't want to sit here manually clicking it for speed because it's just a waste of my time at that point. All right, so here we are. We've done pretty much everything. Let's check out Meteors. We still need 1 TG, which might actually be this. So that would be interesting to see if it is or isn't. So in the meantime, though, let's open up this. And do we get the last rune yet? We do not. What do we need? UVT. I do have UVT. I think we'll get it in a second. I mean, we can basically open infinite at this point by the look of it, so. And it looks like whatever we're doing as well is actually boosting our rune speed. Well, we are getting more rune speed anyway. From something. And there we go, the astral flux. There we go, guys. So we've got the astral flux, which means I now just need the meteor rune, the final one. And to be honest, I think we just go all in on meteors. Did I get it yet? That is the question. Not yet. What do I need for it? That's a good question as well, actually. So again, it's, oh, we've already got it. The Cosmic Ember. All right. So we've got everything we need rune-wise apart from this one. So that's the only rune in the game that I'm currently missing. So we'll just go through them all right now. And yeah, it's just the last one. I believe it was called Absolute, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the name of it. So yeah, nice. We're up to 16.83 UVT. All right, perfect. So let's just go back to the 1 mil rune right now. We will just quickly go to farm this. We do get the mythics already. We do get the god fairly soon, hopefully. And then we just work towards the absolute. And then we have every rune in the game unlocked. And that is pretty cool. So nice. We've got the god already. Didn't really take too long, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully we can just get a few more though, because it should give me rune speed and stuff as well, I believe. Yeah, this is that. So I keep forgetting the passive speed. That's what we really need to try and get. But in order to get that, I need to max these out first. So the question is, let's go back to the Trello page. Let's close this one off. Let's go back to the 1 mil rune right now. Let's just try and shrink this a bit. Okay, nice. Oh, that's perfect. I guess we could shift it a bit more to the left. There we go. All right, so we've got this all here. Let's see what we've got going on. So let's see. So at the moment, I guess I could just do this. Let's go out of full screen mode. And then, okay, that makes no difference. All right, so what we can do then is the mythic rune is this one right here. So we need to go to, what do we need? 400 million luck, okay. And all of these still. I mean, I'm not really too bothered about those, the Stardust or the Comets, because been there, done that. It's mainly just the rune bulk and the rune luck that I'm after. And fortunately, that seems to be what we're getting first. The luck doesn't really bother me because I'm not too bothered about it. The god rune is more of a priority. We do get rain as well, which is actually good because it means we'll be opening them. Well, we'll be opening more. So that's good to see. And at this point, I think we try to max out whatever we can from this. So the... Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Can I... The hat is too big. If I didn't have the hat on, I'd be able to see it, but yeah, we'll just have to close it off. So 141 down to 140 already. 138. Again, this is just going to be similar to the other part of the video where I was just counting it down gradually for the God Rune. And before you know it, we got it. So this will just be a repeat, guys. It'll be exactly the same. And maybe we can get it with the rain. Maybe we can't. If we can, it'll be good because it means we'll just have it forever and it should hopefully help us out a bit. And that's the plan, of course. So the rate we're going at, we should actually get it fairly soon, I think. I actually think we will. So we're continuously getting the God Rune as well. We're up to 102 in total right now. We've got half of our God Runes in this mini opening right now in 2.5 minutes. Well, basically 3 minutes, sorry. So that is good to see. So nice, 113 billion already. It was just, what, 140 billion a few seconds ago. So we're going to get it fairly soon. It is inevitable, guys. It's absolutely inevitable. So I actually think we'll get it probably within the next 9 minutes. If that. I think we'll get it within the next 9 minutes. It's currently 60 minutes past the hour. I think we'll get it at 25 minutes past the hour. I genuinely do. Or before. That's how maybe not actually, it is slowing down a lot. I feel that maybe I was a bit too optimistic with it because of the fact that the God Rune was giving me the roll speed boost and everything else, but that seemingly is now maxed based on the fact that we are no longer getting any more deductions in it. We do need the God Rune to like do something. So when that happens, hopefully we can at least gain something from it. So again, this one goes up to 4.6 of each. And we're currently on 1.01. So as we get more, it will of course get easier. But in the meantime, the amount of God Runes that we've got is pretty much making no difference. Maybe you need like 100 for 0.01 of the Rune Bulk or the Rune Luck upgrade. So as soon as we hit the 200 mark, it'll be interesting to see if it jumps up to 1.02. And if it does, then we know what we need to do. And I mean, I know I need to do anyway. I need to just stay on the rune and get the God Rune. But it doesn't. So what could it be then? What would be the number where it increases to 1.02? What, 250 maybe? 220? I'm curious to see what it is, because then at least we can figure out, like estimate at least, I guess, how many we need approximately. But again, it's not necessarily accurate, and who really knows except the developer. Okay, so we're nearly at 250. We're still on the 1.01. Yeah, so it's not changed. How many do I need? Maybe it's one every like 150. I didn't see when it jumped up to 1.0, unless it was on 1.01 base. Because in theory, if it's just an extra 1 times boost, it doesn't really do anything, right? So at least the 0.1 is like a bit of a gain. So maybe that's another approach to look at it as. I didn't really see what it was on when we first got it. I've just noticed as well, there is a ping in the Discord. Let's see what that is. So it's just to do with giveaways. And I didn't win. For some reason, I saw the ping and I thought I won. Did I win or did I miss it? So a lot of the people who won are all offline. Rather unfortunate for them, I guess. Yeah, that's unlucky, I guess. So everything's still going on anyway. And it looks like the guy who won it this time is actually online. So congratulations to him. I believe he won, yeah, 2,500 tokens. So not too bad for that guy. Anyway, we do have some new leaks. It just looks like it's standard chat. But yeah. yeah, there's not really too much going on at the moment. There is a ping in the codes. So I guess we could just quickly go through all the codes. Ooh. Was it 300? I didn't look. I mean, I could go back and like VAR the recording. But what's the point? There's not really much point. So maybe it's one every 300. So every 300 God runes, it possibly goes up by 0.01. So yeah, maybe that's the case. All right, so we're down to 106, basically 107 billion now. So a bit of a decrease still, which is good. So let's just go through all of the codes then. So this is every single code, guys. Okay, every single code in the game. So we'll go from the top. This is every code. So release hype, that is the first code. If you can actually type it with no spaces. Again, I've probably redeemed most of these, but I'm just showing them for the sake of the video. So release, we've already redeemed. There is a code here, setting records. Again, I know I'm sure I've redeemed this one, but yeah, that is another code. Next one is this one here, which is called enjoy milestones. So these all give you potions, by the way. At least up to this point they do. So update 1, which gives you more potions. Again, these are pretty much all redeemed for me, but just copy them, pause the video, rewind it if you need to. Just make sure you redeem them. So we do have one here, which is new to me at least, I believe. It's called Yay Tokens. So it does give me 30 tokens. So if you redeem that code, you will get 30 tokens. Make sure you redeem it as soon as you can, because it might not last forever. Next up, we've got 1 million. And that gave me an additional 30 tokens. And maybe it gave some potions as well. I'm not really too sure. But either way, it definitely gave the tokens. So lastly, we do now have this. And this is the last code. So rebalance is the last code. And it looks like it gave me potions. So yeah, not bad at all. So that is every active code in the game right now. Make sure you do go ahead and redeem them this second. I'll be covering codes in the guide video. But I guess if you were still watching at this point, shout out to you. And if you've watched the whole thing, again, shout out to you, because this is by far the longest video on the channel at this point, I'm sure. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. All right, so we're nearly down to 106 bill. Let's just quickly check what's going on over here. So we are pretty much halfway from 300 to 600. We've passed the halfway mark, of course, being 450. So when we get to 600, it'll be interesting to see whether we get the additional 0.01 boost. So in theory, I think we should. In reality, who really knows? I mean, I just need the roll speed, sorry, the boost from this one and this one. We should probably go back to the comets as well, because we do get all of these boosts here too. Which all I really need to do at this point, guys, is just max out before the next update. So it seems to be at 500 I got it. Which indicates to me it might be every 250. But that doesn't seem right. Or was it? Okay, so in theory then, around 750 in total, we should go to 0.04. But I don't know whether I will or not. I don't even know, to be honest. I wish we just could get more rune speed and stuff quicker. Alright, do you know what? Let's just get to 500 in total. Or close to it. 501 it will be, because I get 3 clones. And then I do quickly want to go to the new world again and check my meteors, because I think that we have now got the final upgrade. And we can quickly just upgrade these. There we go. Go back into this area, see what we've got going on very quickly. I could buy these. I did not even realize I didn't have those, to be honest, but whatever. And nice, we've got this one. So, in terms of luck then, let's just go ahead and wait for this. OCD. Okay, cool. So there we go with that. Now we should be able to hopefully get back to this point fairly soon. Or did I just troll? I feel that I've just griefed. Maybe. Yeah, I definitely think I have. Alright, so going forward then, we'll probably just leave the Singularity as it is. Because I don't really need much more. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We ignore Singularity at this point. Let's go to here and max everything out very, very quickly again. Or as much of it as possible. Nice, there we go. So that's all done. We'll quickly do the snowflakes as well. So we get the levels we need straight away. Perfect. There we go right there. Now we'll come over to this bit again. And yeah, we're looking really good. There we go. And boom. All right, that will do for now. So let's go back into here. We do need some more Stardust, of course. So we basically just wasted our time with that last world. But it's all good. It's all good. So we'll wait 5 seconds. We'll quickly max this out. I'm sure. I'd hope. And yeah, we do. Perfect. All right. So whilst I remember, we will wait for this. We'll get Stardust right now. We'll go back to the other world, max it all out. And then it's Rune time. It is Rune time at that point. Let's just go for that then. I'm not really too bothered. We don't really need Stardust specifically, but we may as well get the boost from it just for luck and everything else. I'm curious to see what the top level in the world is. We'll check out the leaderboards fairly soon because maybe we can go for leaderboards. I mean, I'm not on any yet. I don't count that one, but yeah, maybe we can get there soon. I don't really know how far away I am, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. All right, there we go. So let's get back to work on these upgrades then. Perfect. There we go right there. We'll quickly get the automation again as soon as we can. And now we can go down the left and the middle again. There we go. And we'll quickly just power farm some of these because I do need to try and get my tiers back as quickly as possible because we've got to get to 10 DVT, which we urgently need for the rune bulk and things. Mainly the runes that I'm after. I'm not really too bothered about luck anymore or any of the other stats. It's just specifically the runes that are my priority now. Singularity, not really bothered about anymore because we've already done it once. Well, we've got everything apart from luck. And to me, luck isn't really important because when the new update comes out, everything will change. And as long as you've got max runes, everybody's basically on the same playing field. So, to a certain extent. So yeah, and the new update will have new things anyway. That will probably boost things such as Singularity. So in a way, you could probably just catch up anyway in the future. So until my runes are max, it's not really a priority of mine. All right, so we're up to 6.66. I don't even know. Anyway, 7. We're nearly at 8. Now we're nearly at 9. Any second now. Boom. And lastly, we're at 10 pretty much. So we'll get this upgrade on the runes. And we will continue to farm. So let's just max this one out and whatever we can get over there. Again, not really too bothered about it. Whatever they get to, they get to. And nice, let's see what's going on over here then. I believe TG is this one. Is after this one, sorry. But to be completely honest, I'm not really bothered because Stardust upgrades mean nothing and comets mean nothing. Look at the boards. I mean, all of these are maxed. I don't need anything to do with Stardust anymore. As you can see, we can open up millions and trillions of them and it means nothing. So I'm not really bothered about the last upgrade. Let's just quickly see what we've got going on over here then. So we still need to get some of the astral flux, which is seemingly evasive. And at this point, I don't really know why. Bizarre, right? All right, let's pull up the Trello. See what we've got going on with this rune. So we need to check out the Comet rune and the Astral Flux. 12 times is the max. The rune luck, there's a bit of uncertainty around it. And the luck, who really cares? Like I said, I'm not bothered about it at the moment. So Meteors, we do need to, again, go for the Cosmic Ember, but there is no like stats on that one specifically, so who really knows what it actually gives? I mean, and what the max is, sorry. But again, it just only is really like things such as Meteors and everything else, which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not really a priority of mine. So we do get some more though, at least. Are we getting upgrades on it as we get it? So we're up to 57, we do go up to 60. Is 60 the max? Let's, oh, it doesn't say, it doesn't. I feel that 60 is the max for those two. And then maybe like, I don't even know. What could be the max for luck? Let's go up to like 1,000 trillion. Whatever that is. QN, I believe, or QD, sorry. So we'll go up to 1 QD. And if possible, we'll go up to 1 QD anyway. Is that maxed? Nope. It's relatively slow. It's a slow opening, this one. Yeah, it's a very slow opening, to be honest. So they're up to 364 right now. Not too bad. And yeah, there we go. So almost 400, 420, superior 420. You can't even get that in your username anymore. But yeah, there we go. So 504, halfway to the goal. What might be maxed, but potentially isn't. And this would be much easier, by the way, if I had the Comet Rune maxed. But I don't. So yeah, that's that one. So 700 right there. We'll go up to 1,000, like I've said, and just hope that that is the max. But I don't think it will be, to be honest. I think we'll go a bit higher than 1,000. Well, not now, but I think that's what it will be. I'd be surprised if it's 1 QD, which I believe it goes to. I think you'd need a few more than that. But we'll soon find out. Especially as these are like all NO and OC and things. I'd be very surprised if it just caps out at 1,000 T, which I believe is the 1 QD like I mentioned. So we're almost there. And no, it isn't. Okay, cool. So that's good. Here's something we do need to farm, but now is not the time. So we'll come back to this one quickly. We'll see what's going on with this. We need to at least try to get some of the luck and the upgrades on this one fairly soon. So all being well, hopefully we can get the 12 times speed and stuff. That would be ideal if we can. But it seems like we're not really able to get anything at the moment. So maybe you need like 1,000 of them. I wonder how many you need. The reason my RPS keeps jumping up, by the way, is probably because of the milestones in spawn. If you look to the right of the board where you get the rarities at the start of the game, you'll see that there is the milestones, or I think they're called milestones, or whatever they are. But if you open a certain amount of runes, you do get a boost, etc. The more time played you have, you get more walk speed and so on. It's just those ones. That's why my RPS randomly jumps up without any like RPS boosts. So hopefully that clears that one up. And because we're opening so many runes, it means that we are progressing through some of the challenges quite quickly, because my RPS has jumped up several times in this video. So I thought I'd just quickly explain that. Alright, so it looks like we're not getting anything. I think we decide to... maybe we just drop back to the 1 mil rune. Because at least we were seeing progress on that one. We'll go up to 1,000 here. Come on. Alright, nice. So we'll go back to the 1 mil rune. We'll open up this one for a bit. And just really see what happens. So up to 105 bill right now. And just hopefully we can get something soon. So I'll leave this running. We'll see what happens. Probably give it like a little bit more time. I don't really know how long because it is rather late. But I just want to try and get some passive speed boosts. I don't know if we'll get it, but I wonder if we can. I mean, obviously we can. It exists for a reason. But I wonder when you get it. Alright guys, so I've opened the rune for a little bit longer. We did manage to get some more god runes, which you can of course see by the rune bulk multiplier and things. It has gone up slightly. So my voice is basically gone at this point. I don't know why, but it is. And that seems to happen often, but whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for now. Hopefully you did go on to enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. We'll probably cover this game one last time going forward before I have a fully maxed account. And then, of course, I'll just be reliant on new updates, new other like content, things like that. Maybe other games again. We'll see. Just let me know if there's anything you want to see specifically. And also, there could be a noob to pro free to play account series. I know I played most of the game free to play on this account, but again, I could deep dive down into noob to pro series videos. If people do want to see that, I'm happy to do it because I do enjoy this game, hence why I've maxed it out very, very quickly, hence why I've supported it as well, and hence why I make the videos, because I enjoy it. So I guess that does give it popularity. These videos get like thousands of views, so thousands of people are seeing it, which of course in a way does promote the game. And hopefully some of those people who see these videos are new players, especially towards the incremental genre, because it is fun to play and it's good to just idle play these games occasionally when you're doing other things as well. So yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. We'll wait for the God Rune to hit 1000. I think that would be the perfect way to end the video. So hopefully we can get some more soon. I mean, I need 9 more. I mean, sorry, I need 4 more. No, I need 9. I said 9 when I saw the 3, but at the time I needed 12. Now I need 3 more, and there we go. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and until then, I'll see you then. Peace.